Folks ready to smoke a fat one with me right now, but I ain't even tripping. Good smoke out of the can, old school. Like, we went to smoke it out of the can. That's when I first started to smoke out of. Eddie got me high too. That he did. That he did. Say what's needed, man. Yeah, here we gonna pass the time. We paying bills.
Hello, how you doing? Shut the fuck up. Whore. Hello, how you doing? Shut the fuck up. Hello, how you doing? Shut the fuck up. Whore. Hello.
That nigga crazy. I like him. That nigga crazy. Who is that? Black youngster. That booty. Look at that booty. That big old booty. I love you for that. Look at that song about booty. Man, you gonna drop some more shit. I need some more. I need some more of that, bro. I need some more of that. It's celebrities all around me. I gotta pop my wet. Holla. I see him. I'm be like, hey, bro, check it out. Love that shit you was doing, man. Keep coming with that. Come on with that, bro. Dude. Oh, that tastes good. Yeah, I think I collab with him. I just asked him, I'll be like, bro, how much you charge for a feature? Now, Fabby Davis, 500. I probably could get a feature from Fabby Davis from the low, because that's my boy. He'll just drop on something if it's presented right. Other dude, he probably like five a rack or whatever. It depends on where a person at. Me for a feature, it depends on how long you. It's like if you want me to make the song. It's like if I gotta come up with the hook I gotta have a 16, a hook, a bridge, and like I create the song. Then I might be wanting because I want a little bit more because you get the royalties and I ain't gonna really get too much credit for it. But I gotta ask you now. He around, so I gotta whoever I see, that's what I need. I'm trying to what I say, I'm trying to anybody that I see free. Okay. I'm in need of anybody who I see that's free or something like that. I said, yeah, let's go. Did a real town move to the fingertip. Yeah, I got my head right. Now I can freestyle. Say, why he smoke weed? Listen, when you got a lot of poverty, oppression, when you got, you know, inflation, when you got, you know what I'm saying, when you got bills piling up, you know what I'm saying, they coming in red envelopes now, you know, attention, you know, they got on. You feel me? That's why I don't really be in the car bumping all like that, cause it take juice, man. That's to run it down the alternator and the battery. I mean, it was slapping at the top of my lung, you know, at the top of the, you know. So I was like, let me regroup and conserve my energy, you know. Let me gather my resources and my wherewithal about myself, you know. And when I come, let me only say what's needed to be said. Say what you need to say. I need to say that Jesus is Lord. I need to say that I'm a king and a priest forevermore according to the royal order of Melchizedek. I need to say if anybody be in Christ, then they are a new creation. That's what I need to say. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me is what I need to say. You feel me? With God, all things is possible is what I need to say. You know what I'm saying? You know. Where the spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty is what I need to say. Him who the Son has set free is free indeed is what I need to say. God is with us, Emmanuel. God is with us. Greater is he who was in me than he who was within the world. You know, that's what I need to say. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You know. I'm on point, game tight. If it's revenge, I'm handling it the same night. One thing they're gonna say about him and his dang break. One thing they know about Shaka, he flame right. That mean he ain't gonna do you. It's gonna be on the up and up, my nigga. It ain't gonna be on the underhand. I'm gonna hit you right. I'm Motherfuckers that blame Mike go out ass backwards in a lame sight. You know, some niggas don't even be real, but they admire character. So when they see you bending over backwards for the chino, they're like, oh nah, man. But when they see you holding it together, oh, they love you. And if they ain't loyal, then you can't you can't contort that as love. A loyal motherfucker will stick through you. A friend loves us at all times. A brother born for adversity. I'm a brother. I was born for this rough time. Hostility, animosity, all that shit. What's happening? What, they tripping on you? Where at? When? Who? What? Which? Which one? Who? Well, show me who it is. What motherfucker then? What motherfucker out here? And I'ma handle it. That's what I was born for. If you faint in the day of trouble, how strong really is your strength? I love that Bible verse. And I don't fuck with nobody who won't be coming with them verses. Tupac, he had me. Because you know, for somebody who know God, and then you tell him his word and your perspective on it, you sharpening it. Please, Father, forgive me, I'm a sinner. I'm living in hell. Let me down the streets because there ain't no peace for me in jail. Woo! Please, Father, forgive me, I'm a sinner. That start off like a prayer. Please, Father, forgive me, I'm a sinner. I'm living in hell. Let me down the streets because there ain't no peace for me in jail. Look, you know my mind's studying that, like how you, so okay, this is how you learn how to rap. I would say, okay, please, Father, forgive me. I'm living there. Okay, please, Father, forgive me. I'm a sinner. So I need to find a different word to say that. The Lord here to serve sinners, in whom I am chief. When it come to a case, I'm about them birds like that pelican brief. And then that would rest just right there, that Florida. I know that's that rhyme. Christ came to save sinners, in whom I am chief. When it come to cases, I'm about birds like that pelican brief. So it's like, he about birds, and you know, court proceedings, pelican brief. Okay, that's a punchline. That's it. That's some shit you gonna say that gonna say. You now come with a scripture and then everybody had their own demons. My demon is greed and shit, you know, money, the love of money sometimes. It haven't been getting me lately, that's why you don't hear me doing crazy shit, but, you know, with all this emphasis and significance they put on money, is you see why people are consumed with it, but like they obsessed with the shit, you know? They're hella stingy, they're hella selfish. You know? Just uncaring, just inconsiderate, just snobbish. But a real motherfucker that's loyal, they'll burn money before they turn. That's what type of nigga I want around me, a nigga that ain't moved by money. They just say, we want his head for 100 million. And the nigga gon' scuff at him. Sucker motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if you had 100 million, a trillion nigga. It ain't gonna fly. All guts before glory, nigga. A nigga ain't got no guts. That nigga roll over. That nigga can't stomach. He ain't got no guts. He ain't got no innards. Come on, man. Niggas gotta have backbone. Backbone, nigga. You got muscle, nigga. You got heart. You got guts. You got muscle. I mean, you got nuts. You got muscle, heart, guts, mutts. No, heart, guts, muscle, nuts, brain, backbone. You know, spirit. Oh, that nigga got drive, man. I remember what my pastor said about me. I love you, Laquan, because you hunger and thirst for righteousness. Like you feed off of it. You want to see justice. You want to see equality. You know? Sometimes I see visions. A place where, a planet where people are actually happy. You know, and they got time to think about love and art and music and shit. And eating and enjoying themselves, entertainment. Why else would I do it? Look, that made my stomach hurt. It's because you hunger and thirst for it. Righteousness. You know, dignity, integrity, common courtesy, common sense. You don't read the Bible if you don't want them things. Yeah, I'm grayed up. Wisdom. I can see shit coming a mile away, man. I'm so fucking vigilant. Watch and pray lest you fall into temptation. Okay. Be vigilant. Your enemy goes about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. I ain't no punk Christian either. I never been like, oh Lord, give me the strength and humbleness to turn the other cheek. No, no, no. Let me die like a man, fighting, standing, dishing it back. That's how a real nigga is. He like, I don't want to run up on no nigga that ain't dishing. Nigga, I want to do this shit wide earth style, nigga. High noon. Doc Holiday, nigga, I want the real deal. Tombstone, nigga, I want the real. Nigga, I don't want no innocent bystander, nigga, no feeble. No, nigga, there is no honor in that. Fucking with old folks and no, nigga, I tell you when you take from the rich and give to the poor, nigga, that's honor. You taking from the rich, you giving to the poor. Look, I'm starting to salivate. I'm hungry. That's the shit I thirst for. You want to know what makes me tick, what makes me go? When you doing for others. When you doing to others as you want done unto yourself. These motherfuckers ain't doing to others as they want done unto themselves. Then when they get it backlash, biofeedback, then it's a motherfucking problem. He said, love one another as I have loved you. Where the love at? Who do you love? These motherfuckers don't love God, and God is love. So love. After the lusting and cares of the world. Confused and shit. Having hope in the men and shit. Knowing in the last day they're going to be lovers of themselves. Anybody with the real, they closing the door on. That mean they ain't trying to let that get out. You think they want you to hear this? No, because it's going to change you. It's going to trigger something in you. It's going to propel you. It's going to motivate you. It's going to encourage you. It's going to fuel you on. Traject you out. Catapult you. Man, it was something somebody said to me today. Or was it something that I was saying with the power and the willingness of God? Something somebody said to me. What didn't somebody say to me today? Oh, somebody tried to say loyalty over love. Don't be misconstruing God's word. It say love and loyalty go together. They go hand in hand. Faithfulness and all that. Commitment. And I just be kicking it real. You know? Because against such, the fruit of the spirits, against such, there is no laws. Real a Cabalonian. You don't be playing these games. And I really ain't got time to be sitting here. I'd rather be fucking around. I damn near got my I got my this, I got that. I got some gloves. Nigga, I got what I need. I got what I need. All I gotta do is run into the right person. I got what I need. The car fucked up. It's got a watch. Don't need the phone. They ain't being kind to one another. A soft answer, word, break of bones, and like turn away anger. Let me bump because it's going to stimulate my thoughts. Holla if you hear me. Lord, in my heart, never let the fear be. Holla if you hear me. Lord, in my heart, never let the fear be. To he we so deal with. To him we so deal with. Been bought with a price. I've been brought with a price. Showed them I was better when they thought I was nice. How many times I fought like thrice. Came up and then sought after ice. I ain't talking about the agency. Showed them I was better when they thought I was nice. Only serve the Lord, I've been brought with a price. My partner threw a hit, but got caught on the dice. I came up off a settlement and sought after ice. I fought more than thrice. Grew up with the OGs telling me I ought not do a heist. Like, oh no, little nigga. No, little nigga. No, not you. Not you. God had his hand on me, man. All my life, God had his hand on me, man. Don't y'all know that? These people see something. How could you not? How could you not see something in me? I see something in everybody I see. I always see good in the worst people. Make you kind of naive, gullible. You know. Because you know Christ, so you see his image. Those created in the image of Christ. That's why I'm saying I could never be racist. Created in the image of God, his likeness. You know. And as we have done unto the least, so also have you done unto me. If it was a shorter person, not that much comeliness about them, don't be overlooking them, shunning them. Give everybody a fair break and chance, opportunity. So I'm saying, where the opportunity at? You see me in this motherfucker. You don't see money just fanning everywhere. It's not somewhere where it's lucrative. Atlanta, it's rolling out there. They got old money. There's some money around here. Is that digital though? Cash App, you gotta be fast. Gotta have some Molly and shit. Perico. And the best weed you ever seen. I can guarantee the best weed you ever seen before. Really, I'm the only motherfucker that you need to know. You try to tell y'all. You only need to know one real motherfucker. I don't need 100 of them. Matter of fact, if I could have a crew, my shit, or a group, it'd probably only be like 3 people. Jesus would be the 4th man. Life's so cold, nigga. Take what we hold dear. Your very peace of mind. Your sense of trust. Your sensitivity. Most motherfuckers got hearts like dinosaurs. Ain't even receptive. Don't know how to reciprocate. Show affection. So, I mean, how you gonna be with a war culture? We talking about war culture, war class and shit. They ain't touchy-feely like that. So I see how I'm getting grumpy right now and just coming blatant, unfiltered. That's war culture. War culture. You want to know how I know? Nigga, because I didn't actually sit on the front of the truck with the veterans and talk to them. Like, man, I want to go to war. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. That's they that's their analogy though that they nearly need you here, guarding the front lines, the coastal lines, the forts. You know, guarding home base, nigga. That's why they tell you that. And Navy SEALs when they lace you, that's the only tattoos I get is some that seal that with that eagle and the trident, something that I asked my grandpa which one should I get, and then that's the one I get. But I always been about the People Defense Party and militia and all that. And just when you a brother and you overprotective, I can't say nothing for an only child. They not a brother. Can't say for somebody who not an uncle or a great uncle. I can't speak for somebody that's not a nephew. They don't know what it was like to be a nephew. Can't really speak for them. A big cousin, a little cousin, but got big cousin responsibilities. Oh, my baby daddy tripping. We might have to ice this nigga. 10 years old. 10 years old, nigga. They calling on me. I'm like, where this nigga at? Why we waiting for this nigga to come to us? Why we waiting for this nigga to come to us? Is what I want to know. See, I was a little nigga ahead of my time. But I never foreseen that I thought I would see a time like this until these last year later days. I even seen tornadoes and earthquakes and the ground opening over here, right here. Hail and fire from the sky. Them people back south know what I'm talking about, all them storms and stuff that's going on. We need to pray, man. I said it. I ain't scared to say it. We need to pray, man. I'm talking about in sackcloth and ashes on the head. Like Nineveh. We need to come back to our first love, man. Prodigals know. Prodigal sons and daughters, they know. Niggas need to focus up, get with the program. COVID and a nigga ain't show who they want to be with. Listen, nigga, if you made it to this time with the person that you with, that's who God wants you to be with. You got kids with them, that's who they want you to be with. That's how you know who mob and who ain't. A mob nigga, that nigga got one like a preacher. And that's all he fuck with. To one nigga who got trust issues, like it say on that meme that let you know I remember everything I see. One woman is all he really need, nigga. That's heaven sent. I only got one pina colada, so all I need is one pinata. Matter of fact, that's the new saying, nigga. I only got one pina colada, so I only need one pinata, nigga. Fuck I'ma do with hella headaches and baby spread all over. Nigga, I'ma be out my lid. I'm my body here, but my mind over there. No. Give me one real piece of gold and I pass up 1,000 pieces of silver. I said that shit. You gotta remember what you say, nigga. Say what you need to say. If I get one real piece of gold, I'll pass up. Now, I wasn't just saying 1,000. I mean a million pieces of silver, nigga. Somebody that's really love gold, like it look on my black ass skin. Listen, I mean, I don't give a fuck about all this fake shit, everything that glitter ain't gold. I don't give a fuck all those trinkets, tinsels. I don't give a fuck all that. None of that. I don't give a fuck if the pole was 500 feet in the air, nigga. If she slid down and was trapeze and all that. I don't give a fuck. I want what's mine. Somebody that's really for me. They got my back in my corner. That's what the OG lady told me. She said, you know, with a sister, with a queen, I know you want to know the key to them, and it's the key. All she really needs is somebody to have her back, be on her corner, on her side. She didn't even get to that part. That's just what I'm putting in. You know, come to her aid, go to bat for her. Look out for her, you know, see after her. She wasn't lying. Got that diploma. I shouldn't even be here right now. In a faster city with more connections. I'm going to get with it, though. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way when you like me. So set in your ways. You know, you get ways and you get set in them. That's how a human is. You do something 3 days and it's a habit. Then it becomes a ritual, a hobby, or whatever. Excuse me. I'm out here chilling. My dad-in-law probably gonna give me a blunt. And that's all I'm gonna need. I could have went up and smoked with my partner, but I got something to say. And don't get caught up on them boosie ass teachers. They ain't really teachers. Teacher, when they teach you something, it's something you could apply to life and you gonna remember forever. Like you could say it, like prior preparation prevents poor performance. That's one the real teacher taught me. You know, you hear that all throughout songs and all that. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. Teacher tried to tell me, Laquan, you're always saying something. Talk because you have something to say and not just to say something. Like, motherfucker. First of all, out of abundance of the heart, the mouth uttereth. So if a motherfucker hella happy, hell yeah, they gonna talk. Nigga, they joyous. They got something good to say. That's what the OGs say. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. I always got something good to say. I guess that's how they know you a good treat by all that good fruit you be. You damn Skippy. So that means no matter where you been saying good shit. You know it. But do they want to go with the good? That's the question. You can offer a suggestion, input, but motherfuckers ain't gonna always vote for that. Oh no, you didn't want to vote for that. So now that you done made your bed, sometimes you gotta lie in it. Whatever I didn't manage to, summon, there's gonna be some big words I'm saying. I accept. I take on full responsibility for. I deal with it as a man and face. Ain't nobody hold my hand. Nobody picking out my beats for me. Nobody really saying, backing approval and endorsing, you financing, none of that shit. So yeah, take your time with it, Quan. Take your time. And this will be the time, though. This is the time I'm getting thousands of views without promoting. So now promote with YouTube. You know, they got the little, but I ain't used that yet, but I will get to it. Let me look at my phone, see something about a job. All right. I'm about to text something to you. Hell yeah, I want somebody to come through and spend 800. So my nigga can throw me something. I know enough niggas to go around and get that to you if you need that. Niggas want to talk numbers. You ain't gonna be able to beat my shit. Comatose, nigga. One blunt, you're gonna be ready to call it a day. 2 blunts, you're gonna be down for the count. 3 blunts, nigga, you're gonna be on autopilot. Subconsciously. You know how they say, don't, consume this product and operate heavy machinery. Yeah, nigga, this that type of shit. This ain't that hybrid for the body, that the 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 indica. This is sativa, nigga, for the mind. This a little bit of this shit gonna hit you. It's that old school shit. But it's new strains, so it evolves with every plant. Yeah, so I don't mind being over here. Like, Shaka, where you at? Oh, nigga, you still up over there, bro? Damn! This is where I met my wife. This is where I got serious with Christ. This is where I seen 1,000 signs where he didn't send me 1,000,000 lifelines. You know. Stank over here, though. Might just be in the spirit. So expect Quan. It's dry. It's a lot of dead shit over here, I guess. See, I'll be over here fucking with myself. You don't fuck with nobody. I'm just a good old dude that don't fuck with nobody. I stayed with myself. But no, what did E40 say? But I body somebody. I'm just a good dude that don't fuck with nobody. I'm just but I body somebody. That nigga was hard. 40, man. I'm just a good I'm just a good old fella that don't fuck with nobody. I stay to myself and mind my business, but I body somebody. And then, like my grandpa said, jump up in broad daylight in the middle of everybody and say, hallelujah. Sit this ass. Sit this ass, son. That's what I'm saying. You need to talk to other people so you get a broader perspective. Everybody be thinking like, it's a time and a place. That's the human way of saying it's a time and a place. But it's a time it's a time, what did it say in the Bible? For every activity, and it's a time for everything and every activity up under the sun. It's a time. It's a time for yeah. Time for everything and activity under the sun. I mean, it's a time for peace. It's a time for war. Most motherfuckers be getting stuck in that peacetime. Some people be getting stuck on the warpath with the battle cry. You want to find that balance, though. Like you want to sow your seed in the morning, like a farmer, but in the evening, do not let your hand rest. I don't really know too much of what they were doing in the evening in the Bible times. I know they like weddings and parties and stuff. I know a Christian woman told me don't never let somebody tell you something wrong with some beer and some weed. Nigga need that beer and weed, man. Like, life is, I can't do nothing. That's how you be when you get fucked up. You get to tripping on shit. When you cool, you don't be worried about this shit. I smoke weed, man, so I don't stress. I hurt somebody. I had to smoke or I smoke somebody. I had to smoke to keep me from smoking somebody. So I say that so guards and shit in there with lifers and his tension, slide them a little something on the under. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing. Left hand waving, but I'm tucking shit on the under. I'm tucking. I ain't letting my left hand know what the right is doing. Tucking got a low ass doobie. This motherfucker's so little. But it's going, as you notice, they hella potent because I hit the other one. Look how long it's been since I hit this one. It do something to your mind. Good shit. People talking about the weed made them. Don't lie on the weed, nigga. You're just trying to get somebody voted into office or something. That shit ain't never hurt nobody. Back when I couldn't get medication, nigga, this shit would put me to sleep. Be like, man, I'm stressing, all I need is a brunt. And my best partner in the whole world, nigga, my best man. Oh, Shaka, don't trip. Go get your eighth, my nigga. Hello. I already put in the hellos. Yeah, I can see your comment now. You see how long it took? He ain't giving me time. Say what you need to say, man. Everybody can see your comment, huh? pit this comment. I'm sorry, man. It's so. It's cool. I done came out the house. Shit, I done came out the house, so it's gonna get better. I got my nigga upstairs want to smoke with me. I can get some weed from him if I need to. We told my nigga to give me a blunt. And he'll let me borrow some money. Over here with the fam, mom's gonna be cooking. I'm good. You got a buddy. Where you at? Read the fine print, man, and catch up on where we is. Damn, sometimes it's a curse to be smart. You always thinking over people's heads. It's like you can see what they doing. It's like you got, I call it premonition, they call it intuition. We all call it discernment. You gotta sharpen that discernment. So you know exactly what people's intentions and purpose is. If you on your discernment, everything that glitter ain't gold. Bitch be looking good, foreign. Like, man, whatever. Oh, you think I look pretty? Or whatever. Tell me something that I don't know. Like, if we don't have sex, you don't want, though. Tell me something that I don't know. And can they tell you anything new? First of all, it ain't nothing new up under the sun. But can they tell me something new? Put me up on game. Can I put them up on game? When I give them and tell them you a queen and a priestess and a goddess, is they gonna run with it? Carry themselves in a more fashionable way, air, attitude. Or is they gonna take it in vain? Or abuse the authority? See, we supposed to speak life. We're gonna be judged for every idle word. So let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. Anything more than that is from the enemy, the wicked one. Yes. I'm a real fucking American. That nigga shit running. It ain't pretty, but it's running. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And after that, then I'm a ball. Gotta stand tall for all my niggas who done fall. Checking my phone right now, waiting on a call. Got a bread on my baby dog. Sirens in the background on this hot ass day. It ain't the day to be running from the boys. No, this ain't the day to be running from the boys. Just now made an hour. I gotta put on some music now. All my music going off. I used up all my juice. Call wife. What you doing? Your dad just now came back. What you doing? Oh, they got sausage up there? Okay. Bouncing out the whip, about to go fuck with my nigga now. But for rocking with me today. That was deep. That was live. I got to say, people don't be doing unto others as they won't done unto themselves. And you know what I mean? It was big. See how I remember it? That was big, y'all. That was big. That's big what we did right there. Let me figure out which hat I want to wear. It was big, man. It was super big. Stepping out. It's hot. Smoke me a cigarette, drink my soda. That's another hour to the good. Run them up, man. Run up the numbers. Let's go.